Hey guys, so I have a couple red lip products to talk to you about today. One of them being the Revlon Just Bitten in Gothic. And this is a stain, a lip stain. It's like a pen marker. And the next one that I wanted to talk to you about was also a Revlon product, and it is the Revlon lipstick in 006 Really Red. And this is from their matte line. And it looks like that. Okay, and both of these reds are deep reds. At least they're meant to be. That's why this one's called Gothic. It's supposed to be like a deep, dark red, and then this one is Really Red, is the color, and it's pretty dark, pretty rich at least. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one first. In case you guys aren't familiar with this product, this is one of their lip stain pens. It's fairly new. One end has the marker, and the other end has this lip balm type thing. I'm going to try to find something black to hold this against so that you can see it better. There you go. First off, one of my problems with this is that this does not retract. This whole thing from where my fingernail is up is the lip balm, and it has no way of retracting or moving or anything. And so when you try to put this cap back on, it's like a total pain in the ass. And I've had this product before and I returned it because I didn't like it so much, but then I ended up getting it as a gift. When I returned the first one that I got, this had completely broken off for me because I went to put the lid back on and it just like snapped. It got snagged and it just like broke off. So if they could redesign this or something, or if they're gonna like make a new line or something, they should definitely make it to where it's retractable. I do understand that all of this means that that's all the ink for this product, but still, maybe make it just like a little bit longer or something. I don't know. But it's really cool that it does come with a lip balm because stains can be drying. So that's really helpful that it comes with it and you don't have to buy it separately. For the product itself, the color is really nice. Let me show you a swatch. Oh, just so you guys know, on my lips right now, I'm actually wearing this underneath this, and I'll explain that in a second. But I'm going to show you a swatch of just this. That's a few swipes. I feel like the pigmentation on this is really kind of iffy. It's very inconsistent. Sometimes I feel like a lot comes out at one time, and then other times I feel like it's almost kind of like dry. It's exactly like a marker. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. It's exactly like a marker. So I'm going to let it dry a little bit and kind of layer this one of these. I don't know which one yet I'm going to layer, but I'm going to layer it so that you can see how pigmented it gets when you put a few swipes on it. Okay, this one here has like 4 swipes on it right now. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it's a lot more pigmented than that first one. Now on camera it's kind of making it look like it's just brighter than this one, but in actuality, in like real life, this one is a lot deeper and more pigmented than this one. But anyways, the color itself is really gorgeous. I think it's a very, very deep red. The consistency is my problem though, not just with how it comes out of the pen, but how it comes on your lips. If you have any dry spots on your lips or any cracks or any sort of crevices or anything that to where your lips are not just completely smooth, it attaches itself, the stain kind of like attaches itself to those pieces of skin that are rippled or dry or anything like that. And so the pigmentation on those parts of your lip are a lot darker. And I have tried this many times because I used to have it, and I tried it a whole bunch of times before I returned it, and then when I got it as a gift, I saved it and I kept trying it over and over and over again, trying to find a way to use it, and I have not been able to find a way to make it go smoothly on my lips. Especially like for people who have really pouty lips and their lips just naturally have divots in them, regardless of how soft or conditioned or exfoliated their lips are. They just naturally have, little peaks and, troughs in their lips because they're so perky or pouty, I guess. It's going to be really difficult for you to use this product evenly. I still have yet to find a way to make it to where it's a complete even coverage. So the color itself is really great. The balm does work, and I think it's really nice. It's just kind of a pain in the butt, especially if you go out and you've had a few drinks or something, and it's really hard to like concentrate to put the cap back on without breaking the balm. It's kind of frustrating. There's no odd smell. I mean, when you apply it on your face, if you go right up to it and you sniff it, kind of has like a little bit of a fragrance to it, like a perfumey, but it smells like, I don't know, kind of like berries, I think. which is kind of what this whole Just Bitten thing, it's supposed to look like you, not this because I have lipstick on, but like the stain is kind of supposed to resemble like biting into some sort of a fruit and it kind of staining your lips. I don't know. I don't know how much I would recommend this product. I do think it's very cool that it's a 2-in-1. It comes with the balm on it, so it, you know, in theory, it should be pretty, you know, handy to take with you because it has everything you need in it. But I just feel like the pen tip makes it to where you can line your lips pretty easily because it is such a pen type, you know, it's just like drawing a picture. You draw out the outline and then you color it in. But I feel like with when you put the stain on, it doesn't make an even canvas. I haven't been able to wear this out confidently, not once, and I've had it for a while. So I don't know how I feel. I don't know if I would recommend this or not. If any of you had tried it though, let me know what you think and let me know if it has stuck to weird parts of your lips or if it's been an even application or whatever. That would be really cool to hear. The color though is gorgeous and I do like the balm on the end, so I don't know. I have not purchased or got received any other of the colors, just this one, so I don't think I would go out and get the other colors either. The next one is another Revlon product, and again this is the Really Red lipstick, and this is one of their matte editions, or one of their matte lipsticks. And I'll show you the color one more time. Okay. Let me do a swatch really quick for you. Okay, this one here is a swatch. As you can tell, it's much more of like a red color than the berry red of this, of the Gothic pen. Oops. The color is Really Red is the actual name of the color, and I feel like it's really appropriate because this is just a really good classic kind of like crayon red, you know what I mean? One of the I think it's complementary colors, or I don't know, one of the basic color, primary, that's what I was looking for, primary color red. It's just like a primary red, I think. It's really good red. It's not too orangey tone or anything. If I could say it were anything, I would say it might have a little bit of like blue undertone to it, but I really don't like orangey red, so that's fine with me. And it's a really deep, gorgeous color, and I feel like it's buildable. And even though it's a matte, I feel like it kind of almost dries to like somewhere in between satin and matte. It's not so matte that my lips feel like all the moisture has been sucked out of them, but it's definitely matte enough to where I don't feel like I have any gloss to it. I personally like the classic-y matte lip just because I don't really like to apply lip gloss or anything over my red lipsticks. I just like the look of the matte red lipstick. So this is really nice. I have a lip ring, and so it's kind of difficult for me to apply red lipstick, and I applied this straight out of the tube. So I feel like the consistency of it is definitely workable to put on, because most red lipsticks I have to use a lip brush to put my lipstick on, but this I can actually apply right out of the tube, and I even have a lip ring, so that says a lot because it's hard to get around that sucker. But what I have right here on my lips is I actually put this on first to see if I could get it to go on consistently and show you guys, but it was so terrible and so all over, like blotchy and everything, and I had done a couple coats of it, that I was like, you know what, let me try this on top and see if this will give me a reason to use this. So these two, it's this on the underneath and this on top, and it created this really gorgeous rich red, and I actually like it. And a good thing about putting a stain on underneath the lipstick is if you don't have a lot of opportunities to touch up, or you just really don't like to touch up, it kind of gives you that base of color so that if your lipstick wears off a little bit, it's not as noticeable when it does, because you have that base foundation of the stain underneath, so it's not as noticeable when people look at you that your lipstick is like completely worn off. So I think that's really great. I'm going to try this out a few more times, probably do an update review on this and let you guys know how I like it. Maybe I'll try to go out with it and tell you how it lasted throughout the night and everything. It is going to be the lipstick on top, so drinking and eating is still probably going to be an issue, but I just wanted to show that to you guys, a couple of the lip products that I have, and give you guys an idea of what the pros and cons with them are. I honestly don't think there are any cons with this. It's a really great lipstick, and it's Revlon, it's drugstore. Revlon makes really great lip products. I believe the price of this, because it was brand new when I got it, I think it was like $6 something, this guy here, but it is dual ended, so it's a really good, I don't know, I feel like they did a good job with the price on it, but I just don't like the consistency of how, like, it's just not, it doesn't have a consistent color on your lips. And this, I'm not really exactly sure. I got this a while ago. Revlon lipsticks are usually somewhere in like the $4 or $5 range, I think, at Walmart, but anyways, it's a drugstore lipstick that works really well, has great quality to it, but it's cheap, or it's inexpensive. So I really, really like this. I would recommend this for anybody who likes a nice, really red, lip that's a matte-ish finish and is inexpensive and pretty highly available, because Revlon is sold at a lot of different kind of drugstore, CVS type stores. So hope that was a good review, you guys. If you have any questions for me, let me know. Also, if you guys have tried either of these products, let me know what your experience was with them, and so that other viewers can read it and everything, and so that I can read it and kind of get an idea for how your experience was with it. So I really appreciate you guys watching. I love you so much, and stay blessed.